Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good evening, I'm Jen Ah. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7. In your top stories, sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Vile, blatantly racist. That's what Governor Steve Sisolak called a Nye County Commissioner's comments about his wife, Kathy Sisolak. Review-Journal's James Schaefer explains.
Nye County Commissioner Donna Cox's comments last week made against Nevada's First Lady, Kathy Sisolak, are drawing attention and fury from Governor Sisolak. During a recorded meeting on August 3rd, Commissioner Cox said about the governor, quote, "A few months after he won, he married his wife. Now, how long he'd known her, I have no idea, but she is Chinese. And you put two and two together, they've actually said that her family in China own a company that's making a lot of money off of this issue. That she's here in the United States promoting and selling all these masks and emergency equipment and everything, and they're all being shipped over from China. Is there any better reason in the world to want to do a mask mandate?" Kathy Sisolak is a native to Ely, Nevada. Governor Sisolak said he was furious after hearing the quote, saying, "Vile, blatantly racist comments made against my wife, a Nevadan, who has dedicated her life to making our state a better place." For the Las Vegas Review-Journal, I'm James Schaefer.
The governor also said, quote, "Kathy and I, along with so many others, have worked hard to fight back against the anti-Asian racism brought on by misinformation regarding COVID-19. But comments like these only take us backward. They hurt our community, our state, and the ones we love." Now to an update on the double homicide we told you about during our 7 at 7 a.m. newscast. Police say two women were shot and killed in central Las Vegas, a short distance from the Strat, due to disputes over unpaid rent. A man was also shot 9 times, but is expected to survive. The suspected shooter, 78-year-old Arnaldo Sanchez, faces murder charges. And the wrongful death trial for Jasmine Espana has officially begun. She was just 11 years old, walking home from school when she was struck by a Republic Services garbage truck in 2017. Review-Journal's Renee Semrauer has the update. Renee?
Jasmine would have been starting her junior year on Monday. Republic Service attorney David Barron insists that the driver played by the book the day of the collision, while attorney Sean Glaggett, who represents Jasmine's mother, argued Republic Services neglectfully kept a driver with a history of disregarding safety on the road.
He initially told officers that he stopped for a full 2 seconds before making his right turn. However, on deposition and further reviewing video footage, attorneys have said he only did a rolling stop.
Solano had a history of traffic violations with the company dating back to 2008 when he failed to obey a traffic signal. He was also involved in a wreck in both 2011 and 2013. Jen?
Now to business, sponsored by Bank of Nevada, Bank on Accountability. The American Gaming Association says 2021 is set to be the best year for gaming, bringing a record revenue of $13.6 billion last quarter, with brick-and-mortar casinos contributing to a lion's share of that amount. And over at Bally's Las Vegas, Caesars Entertainment is hosting a hiring event to fill more than 300 positions for 9 of its Las Vegas resorts. Positions include housekeeping, laundry, and truck driving. Expect interviews and hiring on the spot. In weather, sponsored by 1 Hour Air. No matter the season, no matter the reason, 1 Hour's here for you. Tonight, we're dropping to the lower 80s, and we have a chance of rain later. Tomorrow will be much like today, with highs around 105, partly cloudy skies, and a chance of rain. We'll start warming back up through the second half of the work week with more sunshine coming through. Expect a cool down and more rain next week. In health, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Mask mandates remain in effect for Clark County due to high COVID transmission rates. However, since the mask mandates were implemented, Nevada reports the second slowest COVID growth in the U.S. over the last 2 weeks. In more health news, 3 players with the Summerlin South Little League team test positive for COVID. This comes as the team arrived in California for the West Regional. However, the team is still playing with the minimum players allowed until the players can rejoin.
Here's your sports update, sponsored by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $500 when you sign up. The Seahawks versus Raiders matchup this Saturday at Allegiant Stadium is the most expensive preseason ticket on record, according to TickPick. A no-fee secondary ticket has an average purchase price of $267, 170% more expensive than that of the next highest Week 1 preseason ticket this year, that being the Washington football team and Patriots matchup on Thursday. TickPick also notes that the Raiders' first preseason game is currently more expensive than half of the upcoming regular season Week 1 NFL games. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Will Tom Brady and the Buccaneers go undefeated this season in the NFL's first 17-game schedule? A Caesar sports bettor in New Jersey certainly believes so. Last week, the unidentified gambler wagered a total of $38,200 to win $1.3 million that the Bucs will compile a perfect regular season. The bettor placed a $10,000 bet at 50 to 1 and then made a $28,200 bet at 30 to 1.
In Lifestyle, sponsored by Oakmont of Las Vegas Assisted Living and Memory Care. The best care for the best life. After a year off, the NBA Summer League has officially made its comeback. The Review Journal talked to the league's co-founder.
We're just excited because I think the fans want to be back. Like, they feel a special connection with Summer League, and just a year away from it, we're hoping we can reinvigorate that fan base and just get everybody smiling again.
The NBA Summer League games run through August 17th at UNLV's Thomas and Mack Center. In entertainment, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Looks like you'll see even more of James Dean at Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum. Bagans has commissioned a bronze bust of Dean for an upcoming exhibit at the museum set to open this month. Its centerpiece is from the transaxle from the sports car that Dean was driving when he was killed in a crash back in 1955. Bagans is also set to host Halloween Wars next month on the Food Network. Thank you for watching 7 at 7. If you have Amazon Fire TV, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here for more 7 at 7 tomorrow. Take care.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.